Right, today is a very big day. I've got something really cool to show you. This is a loan from a friend that we know, and let me tell you this, what an absolute blessing that was. As you can tell by the pictures now, I used my Grand Force Brooks forest axe to process some of the smaller pieces, and yeah, that was fine. But let me tell you this, when we start going up to things like this, no way, Jose. So my friend Mike came to the rescue, and we're going to show you the log splitter in a minute. But we was fortunate enough to have this trailer full right up to the top with loads of almost dry softwood and a tiny little bit of hardwood. All right, so who's going to say no in times like this? It's a local farmer, a good friend, said, do you need some firewood? I said, yeah, we're getting low. He said, you can have some if you want. I said, yeah, how much for? He said, oh, for free. I said, of course. So we loaded up the trailer, we filled it right up. As you can tell by the picture here, it was full almost right up to the very, very top. And this is a 7x4 wide and long Nugent trailer, okay, which was very, very kindly donated from all of you guys who helped via some of the recent live streams. And this is an absolute godsend. It really, really is. We've used it loads since we had it, okay. The next thing I'm going to be going into is using the chainsaw, but I will not do that until I get all of the proper clothing, which I've got to save up and buy, and spend some time with people who really know what they're doing, so I'm more confident, okay, because I'm fully aware how dangerous chainsaws are, and I will not ever cut corners, pardon the pun, with a chainsaw. All right, safety first. So let me just show you what happened. We had it in the trailer, and I was told, right, you can come and use our log splitter. Great. Okay, all right then. So I got to empty all of this wood, right, out of here into my awesome 9x9 military tent. And when I got back to them, or when they got back to me, they said, the splitter's not very big, you can probably put it in the car. I'm like, oh. Anyway, it is what it is. It's all in there. Let me just go and show you. Look at it. Look at it. So yeah, you can tell. And look how cool that pallet is. It's literally just holding all of that weight there. And as you can tell, they are massive pieces. And another cool gift donated from a friend of mine, slave to no man. He got me the table, and I used the table for the smaller pieces. So what we're going to do, the plan is to go through these smaller pieces first, and then I have the table which I can put the machine onto. So let's have a look at the machine. Obviously, before anything, safety first. So we've gone with some safety specs. Now these ones are awesome because they let more light in, because when it gets a bit cloudy and a bit dark, you don't want to be cutting corners and have a mishap. So they absolutely enhance the light, which is awesome. Safety specs, and we got a nice big thick pair of thermal work gloves. These were given to me by Lee at the bug out when I first started working with him, and inside are those really cool glove liners which I got sent from America, from K Jumper 1. They really do keep my hands warm together. These two are fantastic. So gloves and safety specs a must. Another thing which I brought a long time ago, not really used much, but I'm glad I did, is one of these is a moisture meter. Okay, so a moisture meter, you just basically take it off, turn it on, and you probe it in there, and it tells you how much moisture content is in there. So personally, I think I'm looking anything between 20 and below percentage of moisture, and we should be okay. Some of them who are a bit over that, a bit high, so we're talking in the 30s, something like that, they're going to be stored in another shed and given time to dry. But for now, yeah, these softwood pieces are absolutely incredible. And let me just show you how easy this thing is. And this is 2020 watts. So what I might do if I get chance is to plug it into my EcoFlow Delta and see if it handles it. Now that is maxed out at 2000 watts. So it'd be interesting to see if those extra 200 watts with all of that pressure will be good for that machine. Only a test will reveal the truth. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you won't believe what this little tiny machine can absolutely do. It shocked me, and it'll probably shock some of you guys who have never seen anything like this before. So watch carefully for a complete demonstration. Look at them gloves, see how they're lined and they keep all of your heat into your hands. So we're going to line our hands with these. So we're all good. Then these are also insulated as well, because I do suffer from cold hands. I always have and I probably always will. It is what it is. And of course, be wise, protect your eyes. Also what I've done, when I borrowed it off of my friend, he actually had a piece of wood, very similar to this, just wedged along the back wedge there. It just makes it more easier to use. I don't know why they've done that, but there's obviously a reason. I've tried both ways, but this is by far the better way to use it. So there we go. We've got a very small piece. Okay, you can tell how big it is. There's a few knots in there, so you always got to be wary when you use this machine. Is to don't stand anywhere along the side. Always stay at the back. All right. So we're just going to put that on there and watch. So it's a safety device. So you hold the button down there, and there's a lever at the back which you just literally push down to move it forward. And voila! Split wood, really quick, really easy. Obviously you don't have to go all of the way. I'm just learning this for myself, so we're just going to go for it and see how we get on. But as you can probably tell in the background, I've made a bit of a start, and it's paying dividends already. Now this is going to take me most of the day to do this, so we better crack on. So we move up now to a slightly larger piece. All right, and let's just put that in there and chomp through this one too. That might be all you need to do. There you go. That's proper wet and rotten. So that's going to go in the back shed. The birch bark, obviously, we can use that to light our fires with. Don't be one of them guys who waste all that money on fire lighters, where you can get this for free literally all over the UK. And yep, some sporty birch there, which has been popped. But yeah, you can tell how wet that is. Moving along, we have a piece of softwood here. As you can tell, we're just getting bigger now. This is just for a demonstration, especially for you guys who have never seen this before. We're going to go through this right now. That's probably all we need to do. There you go. How quick, easy and effortless was that? Now watch this. Now you can tell by the size of this, it's quite a lump. And believe it or not, I've got even bigger pieces than this, which we'll see later on in the video, because they're right at the bottom of that pallet, as you probably noticed earlier. All right, so it gives you an idea of the size of this piece of pine. Okay, so one good thing to look out for when you're doing this is to have a look around to see if you can see any knots in there, because I'll tell you one thing, if that thing goes through a knot, they tend to pop off violently. Okay, so we're going to go, I think the soft part, you can tell by the rings. Okay, hard there, getting softer there, so we're going to wedge in from that direction. Should we see if the little boy can do it? Okay. Wow. Absolutely incredible, isn't it? It blew my mind when I saw it. Just sheared it clean in half, okay? It just goes to show that you don't need to spend thousands on these. You can probably pick these machines up for around £300 or less, all right? So yeah, all good in the hood. Let's get cracking. Right, for smaller pieces, I thought I'd try taking the space up just to make it a bit more quicker, because we have got a lot to do. There you go. A lot quicker and easier doing it that way. So I think that's how we're going to be rolling, isn't it? Right, we're going to see if this actually powers up this machine. We're going to start off small and work up big and see how we get on. I'm not sure if it will. Wow. Oh my God, no way. My God, it worked. Whoa. That's insane. Oh my God, that's a game changer. Wow. I really didn't think that would work. So like I said, we're going to up the ante. Oh my days, I can't believe it worked. Wow. Wow, will it split? Hell yeah. It has to kick the fan on because this is 2,200 watts and that maximum is 2,000 watts. There's definitely a good bit of extra punch in that for sure. Wow. So, we're moving forward. Wow. Look at it! Oh my God. It's doing it. I can't believe it's doing it. It starts off slow, you can hear it struggling to power, but it does the job. Look. Wow. Here we go again. The fan to compensate. This is serious kit here. I ain't joking. Wow. Well, do you think it's capable of doing this? Shall we see? Keep it crossed. I've got a feeling it's going to cut out because that's going to take a lot of power to do that. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh. You imagine having solar panels to keep this charged up and to do this without any electricity. Unbelievable! Oh my God! That's madness! It's doing the job! Let's see what I'll do. I'm going to raise this up so you guys can see the screen because I don't know if you can, whether it's going to be reflective or not. Wow, this is surprising me. I'm not going to joke. Unbelievable. That boy's got some power. Holy smokes. Do you think it'd be able to do this? It's a big heavy lump. Oh my God. Right. If ever there was a time to pray, now will be it. I hope it doesn't blow this up. Here we go! Hold on to your hats! Jesus! Sweet baby Jesus! It's a win! Yes! Well, check it out. There's a fair bit there, and it is taking a few hours. I had to use the table, as you can probably tell. That made loads of difference. The only thing was when the big bits popped in half, they kept going, bouncing off onto the floor. But on the whole, it turned out a better idea to use the table. Absolutely. Good for your back, and you can get more done quicker. I've got to go through all these now and grade them as regards their moisture content, and then store them accordingly, all right?
But I'll tell you this much, it saved me so much time. If I was to do all of that with an axe, I don't know what my stamina is, but I'm pretty sure it would take me days to do that. Okay, so with my shoulder injuries, etc., and these bits of kit are amazing. Seriously, seriously good they are. Yeah, that's a pretty mad pile for a couple of hours with that thing. It's awesome. So we have made a bit of a dent in what we had. Remember, that was piled right up to the top and all of the stuff on the table. So yeah, all the table is gone and done. It's just these bits. I'm going to save these for another day. I've got lots and lots to do. So yes, better get cracking. The old saying, time waits for no man. And we got the sun just about to disappear over the top. So it's going to be getting dark and it's going to be getting cold. So better get me skates on. Yeah, these moisture detectors, they are well worth their money. I think you can pick them up for £10–20, something like that. Not that much money considering what you actually get. Let me show you what they look like. That's pretty much it there with the probes. And yeah, I think I scored this on eBay, oh man, 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that. And yeah, she still works absolutely fine. So we're going to be seeing how dry those logs really are. It's amazing the difference, you know. Look, let me show you. %20 in the middle, but look at the ends. 21, I think it was this end. Look at that. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Now I know some of you are going to argue with this, right? Obviously the drier the better. Oh, that's at 18. Yeah, that want to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go through all these now. 26. Oh, yeah. It's strange. I'm going to have to make some decisions here because we need this firewood. And what I'm planning to do is to store this around the fire, so over about a night or so it'll dry out a lot more. Oh wow. They really do make a difference in safety specs. Serious. So yeah, thanks for coming along and maybe finding out something new and different. I realise not everyone's got a log burner and not everyone's got a log splitter, but nonetheless I thought it was important to share because for the price I think you can get these for around £200, which is nothing compared to what you get back from it. And as you saw earlier, when it worked with that power bank, that blew me away. I really didn't expect that because that little thing there is rated at 2,200 watts and the power bank is rated at 2,000 watts, but it's still done it. I know, insane. Blew my mind, which is a game changer because those Ecotech things, I'm really digging them a lot. So if any of you guys are interested in using one of those Ecotech things, what I'll do is I'll stick the link below so you can have a look around and that sort of thing. It gives you a lot more detailed information. I'm not going to go through the specs. I've already done a video on it. And in fact, I'll stick that link below this video too, so if you want to see that. It really did surprise me, to be fair, because it's a tiny little thing and look what it actually done. Bonkers. So there you have it. A log splitter. Don't ask me which one it is. I can't see any make or model or anything like that on it at all. I don't even know how much tonnage it's got behind it, but I'll tell you this much. When I find out, I might give my friend a text, and what I'll do is I'll try and put that information under the video if I can. But who cares? It works. That's the main thing. And it's free. It was a loaner. And all that wood was free. I just needed to spend the day pretty much grafting to get it done. Those great big rounds, they are heavy. All right, so if any of you guys are new to this, they're easily 20–30 kilos a piece. And there's lots of them, as you saw. So yeah, it's not by any stretch of your imagination a lazy thing to do this. It does require some graft moving it all around. Obviously, yes, of course, you're more than welcome to use a great big axe. But I've only got that tiny little Grand Force Brooks thing, and I can't afford
one of those great big Fiskars X27 things. They do look good. I can't afford those, so I won't be getting one of those for a while yet. I need to save up the pennies. But for now, make good use of good things, as an old reggae star once said. Right, cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. You take care, you stay safe, and for God's sake, stay funky.